Hello everyone, my name is David, and as you can see, I have pretty long hair. For pretty much my whole life, except for the last couple years, I've always had like short hair. So it's the first time ever I've grown my hair out this long, and the reason for that is because, well, growing up, I always wanted to see what having long hair was like. I always wanted to grow my hair out at least once at some point in my life just to see what it was like, see if I wanted to keep it or I just wanted to experience it, right? I just never bothered to grow my hair out. I just always kept it short my whole life. It was just a thought that I had that I wanted to do sometimes. And my last haircut, I'm filming this video March 25th, 2023. My last haircut, I forget the exact day, but it was February 2020. I went to a barbershop with a good friend of mine named Micah, and he actually filmed it, and he had a video that he actually posted on his own YouTube channel at the time. Now he deleted it, and I asked him, he doesn't have it or anything, so I wish I had footage to show. That would have been great to include in this video, but that was my last haircut. It was with me and my buddy Micah, February 2020, a month before all the lockdowns happened, with COVID and everything shutting down. Couldn't really go anywhere, couldn't really get haircuts or anything. And I figured, you know what, since I'm not really going anywhere, since I'm not really doing much, and since no barbershops or hair salons are even open anyway, always wanted to grow my hair out at some point anyway. May as well grow it out now. That's what I did. I never cut my hair throughout COVID or during the lockdowns. And, the lockdowns and everything have, pretty much been gone. They've calmed down a lot over the last year. So still, this is after 3 years of not getting a haircut right before COVID lockdowns began. This is how long it got after 3 years of growing my hair out that I'm ready to go back to short hair. So what I'm actually going to be doing is I'm going to get my first COVID haircut since the start of COVID. COVID haircut, maybe it's not the best way to phrase it, but you know what I mean. My first haircut since COVID. 3 years, 1 month of growing it out, going to the barbershop with a good buddy of mine named Taylor. And he's probably going to do most of the filming as I get my haircut. He's getting his haircut as well, but Taylor's hair isn't nearly as long as mine. What I'll do is I'll get like a buzz cut and, and I'll keep the beard. So I'll just have a buzz cut and beard going forward because, I still want to keep my beard, keep it growing. Because my last time I shaved my beard was also last time I got a haircut. I just got my haircut and beard done at the same time. So this is also 3 years of beard growing, but I want the beard to keep going. Maybe I'll get it trimmed and cleaned up or something, but for sure, I want the hair to be cut. I'll be heading over to the barber with my buddy Taylor in a little bit here. But yeah, I don't know if you can tell in the camera, another reason why I want to get a haircut, which is probably the sad part of it. I don't know if the camera's picking up on that. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, you can see, especially right there, but in some other pictures I took, it's also a little bit where my point is there. Looking at my camera on my computer here. Yeah, kind of going bald a little bit. I'm 22 years old. Unfortunately, I'm going bald early in life, which kind of sucks, but at least I have a good beard, so I still have some form of hair on my head that isn't terrible. I first noticed that I was going bald when I was 14, which really sucked because that was when I was like just going into high school or whatever. When I had short hair, my balding was barely noticeable or wasn't that bad. But especially over the 3 years I've been growing it out, my balding spots have been a lot more and more evident. And over the last year especially, I've been wearing hats more often. I mean, I like hats anyway, but I don't always wear them. But honestly, half the reason why I've been wearing it more often than normal for the last year was just to hide my bald spot, my balding, because it's super thin. Yeah, it's not great. So I just want to cut it all off, just buzz cut. I don't want to actually go bald yet, like it'll just be buzzed or whatever, but the beard is still good, so I'll keep it there. So that's what I'll be going to the barbershop to get, but even still, this is how long it got after 3 years. Pretty long, pretty much to the middle of my chest. Yeah, I'll be filming the before is this, and then the after will be later, and hopefully I'll try to get some recording at the barber. So I'll try to get my buddy Taylor to film some with the camera. May get a bit of footage on my phone as well, just as a second shot. I should just stop talking. I'm just rambling out of camera at this point. It's the theme of the video. My last haircut was February 2020, month before the lockdowns began. It's been 3 years later, my first haircut since the start of COVID. I'll be keeping the beard, but I'm buzzing everything else off. This is how long it got. This is the before, all the way down. Yeah, about there is like the longest hair, just right there. So yeah, this is the before of my long hair, and here's the after. I don't know why I'm covering the camera. This is a terrible transition. I may not even use, I'm out of focus. They aren't going back. I don't know how to do these videos. All right, whatever. Here's before, after some way, I don't know, transition. I'm just acting stupid in front of a camera by myself in my room at this point. This is kind of crazy. Anyway, whatever. No, here's the, I'm wanting to film the barbershop. Let's go to the barbershop, shall we? This is a stupid video, stupid intro, whatever. I guess that's what you're looking for, but... Oh, hey, that is really zoomed in. That's how you're looking for your hair. Yep. That's my buddy Taylor. He's gonna be filming some stuff for me. Hopefully getting some B-roll of my haircut in process. He's just looking up for his own haircut because this guy is graduating tomorrow. Just trying to get a fresh cut for that. Isn't that right? This camera's way zoomed in on you, but...
Is it like zooming up on my nose?
Not quite that bad, but... your nose is evident, I guess. So is the rest of your head. It's like the chin is the bottom and your hair is the top. That's how zoomed in. Anyway, I guess I'll leave you to looking up. Yeah. Cool.
Run, doggy, run.
here's the after. Yeah, trying to look. You can see here it hides my balding better, kind of blends in with everything else. Still don't have a great hairline, but whatever. Um, I don't want to go completely skin bald yet. Skin bald, that's a weird way to phrase it. But you know what? Whatever. It's a nice buzz cut. It's alright. I still wanted to keep the beard, but it got trimmed, cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, just looking. No, not looking at the camera, but got my camera on my computer, just looking at it myself. Yeah, gotta look at it a little bit. Hope I got some good B-roll in the barbershop to show. It was funny when I first showed the pictures, which is another great thing about having a buzz cut instead of that big hair, because I'm living in Thailand, so cool me down a lot to not have the big head of hair. I don't know too much Thai, so trying to explain to her to the barber what I wanted. I just mainly had pictures to show her similar. And it was funny because she saw me with the big long hair, and when I first told her what I wanted, showed her what I wanted, she had a little bit of a concerned look on her face, which it's kind of funny a little bit, just yes, I do want it all cut off. But, I think she did a pretty good job. Looks all right to me. Cleaned up the beard. Didn't want to shave it off completely, so, through careful translating, had to, make sure that didn't completely go. But, no, it was cleaned up nice. I'm happy with it. And, yeah, no, it's very weird here. Feel a lot more air around my head now. And it was really weird because I brought my hat to the barbershop, too, and putting my hat back on. Very different putting a hat on with a full long head of hair versus, a buzz cut. And, I haven't had a buzz cut close to a decade, I think. I don't know. I don't remember the last time I had a buzz cut. When I was an early teenager, preteen or something, must have been the last time I had a buzz cut. Because even before I had long hair, I would still have hair a little bit long, but, not super long to what it was there. But first haircut in over 3 years. First haircut since COVID. So, yeah, I'm happy with it. Don't know what else to say. I'm just back to the stage of just rambling on and on in front of a camera. Can pretty much click off on the video at any point. This is it. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be talking. Yeah, still don't like my hairline, but that's just genetics not being kind to me. I'm going bald early, but that's fine. I'll adjust. This will just have to be my look whether I like it or not, and I can live with it. It's not bad. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. See ya.